The loser of this game gets such an easy spin zone. Wrong mic. Hang on, guys. I fucked this up. Was this thing not on?
Are we broke?
Yeah. Hang on. Okay, we're back. Should be on.
Are we live? You guys hear us?
We're live. We're live.
We're cheering.
I know
We're happy. Warner, what's up? G-Sang, what's up? David, what's going on? Instant reaction into Selection Sunday happening. I wanted Ethan to go live with 2 minutes left, but he thought we'd mess up the mojo. So
what's wrong with that?
That's fair. I'm okay with it. I like that we've come back. Yeah, being down 10 again. Carl would have already had Illinois in the grave. 83%.
Stop going down 10.
Stop going down 10, true.
Did we just fall into a trap, though? Seriously, I'm a little worried about that.
He's worried about a trap, folks. How about you guys?
Well, Wisconsin's like, we don't want to win anyway. That's what you did. Whatever.
Play the Dane. Huge run out by Dane. Rewarded by Coleman. Beautiful. Got some big rebounds.
Was Harmon wasn't in at all down the stretch?
No.
What was that lineup at the end of the game? Was that the starters?
Goody was in.
Oh, Goody or Rogers?
No, because Rogers was guarding Klesman.
Quincy wasn't in?
Quincy wasn't in, yeah.
Quincy missed that layup, and Brad said, see ya. Yeah, Coleman had a couple big-time defensive plays down the stretch. And Terrence Shannon turned into fucking Superman.
Terrence is unreal. DGL with some good minutes defensively. Had a nice move underneath. What a game. What a win. High rebounding was elite, yes.
I want to see where the metrics take us after this game. Just to take a look. Well, had
defense isn't going to get better.
Had 3 straight games.
Bracket Dom, final bracket alert, folks.
3 straight games with 80-plus points. Or without 80-plus points, and now they got it back.
Bracket Dom, Illinois on the 3 line, playing Morehead State. Play the winner of Texas Tech, NC State. Marquette as the 2 seed, Houston as the 1 seed. Thoughts? Hang that banner, Hinkle. Harmon did score. Wide open layup.
It's been 1,854 days since Illinois lost to Wisconsin. The entire time we've been doing this podcast. The entire time we've been doing this podcast, Illinois has not lost to Wisconsin or Michigan. That sounds right? It's got to be. Gotta be.
I went to go retweet that and I forgot. I'm losing it. Losing it. I don't even know where it's at. You want the easiest bracket to play in? Gonna have to win some games, regardless. What did Wyndham Clark just do? I don't even know. I can't even find the tweet. What am I doing? I don't know. Ethan's getting the bracket ready. You want to play in the South? I don't think we're going to be in the South. I think East. I don't think. Oh, there it is. Aaron's unreal right now. Midwest Regional would be because we won that, I think. Wally's excited about Illinois. Last time Illinois won the Big Ten tournament, I was in Vegas. Curbelo action. Ethan didn't even put the hard hat on today, did you?
I had it on the whole time.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Sweating my ass off. Feel that.
He didn't care enough about this game.
Studio A bracket game. There we go. Tied that Keegan Murray record, right?
I thought Keegan had 103, but
no, we're going behind.
Hate to say it, but I think TSJ is better than Io.
This is probably a better stretch than Io ever had.
Yeah.
He might be. I don't fucking know. He probably is. I don't know.
People are saying, is he the greatest Illini ever?
Why can't we just have fun, you know?
It's true.
He had kind of a slow start. All right, Brad. Get back to the fucking locker room. We got to get ready for next week. Just give Illinois the 2 seed. Coleman's are looking at Twitter. Just give Illinois the
Tweeting
2.
the haters. He's probably snapping, actually.
Just give Illinois the 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament and they'll win.
Io did have his face broken. Could have been a better stretch. Terrence was out for 6 games, so.
He's talking about in the Big Ten tournament.
Oh.
Remember the Michigan State game?
Store was 7 for 20. Coleman was a lead on him down the stretch. I said something to Ethan. I said moving Coleman to Store was.
That means Store ended
really
up going like 4 for 16 after, like, he was 3 for 3 to start or 4 for 4.
What's up, Eric? This team showed a lot in these 3 games. Not the best competition, but showed they can win games in multiple ways. I just think like the last 3 halves have been huge for Illinois.
Picked up 2 quad ones out of the 3 games. Why do we got the C crew here? Where's Jay Wright?
What time does it start? 5?
5, right? Store got locked down by a 6'11" 6'10" That's funny.
Brad did a good job with this team this weekend. He pushed the right buttons. Let's continue it. It's crazy that Illinois can get down 10, and I'm not worried at all. The offense is so good. They erased that 10-point deficit real quick. Hope Luke's back is okay. I mean, he played down the stretch. Yeah, TSJ is unreal right now. And Damask with 24?
More than that, I get 26.
26? Something like that?
He had 26 because he had 24 before those 2 free throws.
19-4 run after being down 10. So they went on like a 42-18 run yesterday. This offense can be so good.
Yeah, everybody spent time complaining about the offense in the middle of the season and for no good reason. So I guess Zucker is the Gumbel replacement this season. What are they even writing?
They're like, look busy.
All right, let's act like there's 8 spots.
Dane had a great game. I mean, I don't think there was anybody where I was like, man, they didn't play well. Ty was good on the boards. Goody, aggressive. Wish he would have knocked down a couple threes. Harmon came in and played good defense. Brad doesn't trust him down the stretch, obviously, to win big games. That's all right. I don't think there was anybody that really had DGL played good minutes.
Okay.
A lot of Coleman Dane together time this game, too.
Yeah, it's amazing. So you got Pittsburgh against Virginia.
Oh, yeah. This is really a March Madness
in the ACC
countdown episode. So
yeah, did Illinois even win today?
It says screw Illinois. First time Dane, Hawkins, Quincy, Shannon, Rogers, Damask lineup. 1, 2. That's 6 guys. What
amazing. Pittsburgh and Virginia. I mean, look at the net here. How much do they care about the net? Because Pittsburgh's 14 spots ahead of them in the net. They have 2 more Q1s.
Somebody's like 71st you got on here. Kansas State. They're not in, obviously.
They got the Iowa State, BYU, Baylor, Kansas wins, though. That's the only reason they're even being considered. One problem for Pitt is the Q3 losses.
Why are you flipping me off?
Okay. Pitt lost to Missouri somehow, so probably should keep them out.
Yeah, they did go big. Quincy with the other 2 is, definitely hasn't been seen. The second halves in these games, we scored 46, 58, 52, winning time. Got to be at least a little optimistic. Absolutely. Their defensive rebounding frustrates me at times, especially when the ball hits the floor. I have more faith in DGL than I did Sky Clark.
I thought Sky was fine.
We played the other 2 projected 13 seeds.
I can't believe Colorado is not considered to be in 25th in the net, 27th like Ken Palm, 32nd KPI, which is not a predictive metric; it's a results based metric.
Didn't they say they had 66 of 68 teams picked out in the interview? Yet there were 4 bid stealers yesterday.
Yeah, they got to change some things, though.
Quincy missed a wide open layup. It was rushed in kind of a hectic thing. Ethan wanted him to throw it down.
I think Mississippi State he juggled the pass too.
Yeah, that's why I think it was like I said, rush.
I think Mississippi State's got to be in, even though they went 8-10 in the SEC. 4 Q1s, 4 Q2s. They do have a Q4 loss, which is hurting them, but they beat Auburn, they beat Tennessee twice, they beat Washington State. 30th on Ken Palm, 36 KPI, 38th strength of record. I think Mississippi State should be in over Texas A&M. I think they should keep both FAU and Indiana State out, but I don't think they will. I mean, what are you saying about your net? Indiana State's 10 spots ahead of them.
Yeah.
Their quality wins are Bradley twice and Drake, which doesn't outweigh Arizona and Texas A&M. But, I mean, FAU has 2 quad 4 losses. We're going to give an at-large team, an at-large bid to a team in the American with 2 quad 4 losses just because they went to the Final Four last year. I hate that.
Do you think we're playing Akron? Eric said.
Hopefully. We're not playing Oakland. I think it's going to be Akron or Morehead State is my prediction.
Yeah.
And I'm fine either way. Figured out. Akron shouldn't even be here.
Did Ohio State end up being a quad 1, but Maryland game drop?
Maryland's a Q3. Ohio State, that road game's a Q1. The neutral's a Q2, I believe. And then, I don't know. The Dukes are a great story. If only I would have stuck with them and gone with them in the tournament.
Yeah, no kidding.
Had them win the regular season. They finished, 6th, 7th?
I think 6, yeah.
I cannot believe Yale was close to losing this game. I'd be down to play Yale. I don't give a fuck. They got that Jokic guy.
Oh, yeah.
They call him the Ivy League Jokic.
Ohio State's a quad 1 right now.
The road one, yes, but the neutral, they have to be top 50 in the net. I don't know if they
are.
are.
Not the one in the Big Ten tournament.
Oh, the 49th? I guess they both are. Okay, picked up 3 quad 1s. Yeah. Picked up 3 quad 1s.
Wisconsin's definitely a quad 1.
I'll give it a look here.
Will Illinois make a run, or will they be 2022 Iowa, who also won the Big Ten tournament after Keegan Murray went bananas for a few games and lost in the first round? Both teams exactly fourth in offensive efficiency and 80th defensively. Interesting team.
I could very much see that happening. That would suck. So you got, all three of the Big Ten tournament games. Illinois has 8 quad one wins, and 5 of them have been in the last 2 weeks. 5 Q1s in the last 2 weeks. Let me look a little closer at this Iowa team.
My response to that was, I think we're a better team than Iowa. Defense can be really good at times. Iowa's was always shitty.
Iowa was 80th in defense that year.
Yeah, but they still sucked. I just think Illinois' defense can be really
extremely similar profiles, except Illinois won 2 more Big Ten games this year. And Iowa was red hot going into the tournament that year. They lost to Illinois in the finale, but after that, they won 3 in a row. They had like 4 in a row before that. If they close out Purdue there too, no. I don't think they weighed the conference tournament as much as you guys and all of us probably think throughout the process. I don't think that's that big of a factor in what they do.
Yeah, Keith Damra, 47 years, bringing that accomplishment to that university. Duquesne, just outstanding. Remember, he coached him in the Akron area and in high school, and then he moved on to Duquesne. And to fulfill that goal and to bring that honor back to Duquesne is
the committee spokespeople said they do, but they are lying. Yeah.
Wipes.
She just said it's hard. Winning championships in Akron is hard to come by. I think they just won like last year. He just said John Gross was an outstanding coach with Illinois. Come on.
I tried to get a picture of him and his scowl.
He's an outstanding.
And say I didn't miss this,
coach.
But
he's an outstanding mid-major coach. The championships are hard to come by at Akron. They won in 2022, and they would have won in 2020 probably. And they got handed it last night. I mean, that was brutal for Kent State. Brutal. Yeah, like he got fired at Illinois. That doesn't mean he did an outstanding job, especially since he made the tournament his first year with Weber's team, and then was just the definition of mediocre after that.
Do we want to play on Thursday or Friday? Just not in the morning.
Let's see. Let's think about all the last 3 first rounds. The 1 seed year, they were early Thursday. The 4 seed, I think that was either Thursday night or Friday night. It might have been. I think it was Friday night. And last year was second session afternoon Thursday.
Yeah, or at like.
Let's get a Friday afternoon. They should put us on Friday because we had to play. Today.
I agree. What's up, Square Circled Squares?
All right, I'm gonna go turn the bracket cam on. Whenever I have the thing flash up, you can click that and then click this one all the way down here.
I got you
for the thing.
You just holler at me.
I gotta switch hats. I can't wear a fucking hard hat while I'm filling out the bracket.
Scylla wants to play on Thursday. I, Zach.
Can't believe you didn't think I was wearing the hard hat. I've been wearing it all 3 days. It's fucking.
I don't know what just happened. I just went out of focus. It was a great game. I mean, if Illinois loses that, it was still a good game. You guys don't know what you want. Half you want Thursday, half you want Friday.
Switch the layout.
I agree with another day of rest, but I don't want them to get out of rhythm either. Does one day matter that much? It might. You didn't yell at me, guys. Coleman needs zoomed in. What do you guys think?
Turn the audio on the fucking.
What day do I want? I would take a Thursday night game.
Let me know if you can hear me.
That's what I would like.
Let me know if you can hear me when I'm in there. The light is all fucked up. Some lighting stuff.
Nice bracket. That's Ethan's.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear the door open.
Okay, that's good. Should I move it up a little bit, I guess?
Yeah, it definitely needs to be closer or something.
What about that?
Still not close enough.
Jesus. I can't even see it.
There you go. Now up a little bit. Now up a little bit.
It is up.
Can you guys hear him twice? That'd be a question. Is he echoing to you guys? Should I put these headphones on instead?
That's not going to work.
Oh.
Let me know if they can hear me twice.
Can you guys hear Ethan twice? We need to stay away from the morning games. I agree. No echo? All
No
right.
echo. Nice try.
Too small to read, Jeffrey says.
Well, I can't raise the fucking tripod, right?
You got a table you can put in there? Put it on?
The legs are too wide, and it's probably too late for that.
It's too late, folks. Sorry.
I mean, that's about as best I could do, right? Can you see the entire bracket?
Yes.
I'm going to be standing in front of it anyway. Do you guys not have TVs?
Put it on your TVs. Don't watch this on your phone. You won't be able to see it. I only hear you once. We're good.
Oh, UConn.
UConn. Number 1 overall. Playing Stetson. Here we go. We started. I didn't know we started. Here we go.
Is Stetson a play-in?
No. No play-in. Plug outlets thrown off the symmetry. Sorry. Great view of your back. Yeah, we can't read that at all.
You guys are fucking blind.
I'm watching it on a big old TV and I can't read it.
FAU on the 8 line?
FAU as an 8.
That is fucking pathetic. That is spineless. From
Northwestern.
This committee does not give a fuck about what people think.
You guys are ahead of me, by the way. Thank you, Jim.
That's a fucking joke. I mean, the committee does not pay attention. They don't care about what people think. So I guess that's respect. Illinois is probably going to be in the 4 based on the results so far.
San Diego State. 5 seed.
Be prepared for Illinois to be on the 4.
UAB.
Here's Illinois. No, they're not going to send us to Spokane, right?
No. We're going to be in Houston's. The number 3 overall.
Yale. It's getting harder for me to write.
FAU, probably. If we're a 4, it would be a crime. Do you think they even took into account the last 2 games?
FAU's an 8. Probably not. By the way, BYU is like 12th in the net, and they're a 6 seed.
There's your boys, the Dukes.
Jeez.
I can't watch. You guys, if they're in this bracket, you guys are killing me. Stop commenting. Illinois.
There we are. I like that draw in terms of.
What's that mean? We were like the number 2, 3 seed? Akron? Morehead State.
Fine by me. Thursday game, by the way.
How you feel about the winner of BYU and the Dukes?
I think that's fine.
Okay.
What? That could have been way worse.
Yeah. Where do you think BYU should have been?
Probably a 5.
Okay.
They're 12th in the net. Like, does the net matter at all?
No, apparently not.
We got to play Thursday. That's kind of fucked
BYU
up.
as a 6. I don't like that.
That is true. But you got to play who's in front of you.
Cheesang likes the draw.
Could have been worse.
Depends on what the other 6s are, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a better one out there. Told you North Carolina was
Stay
going
on
to
the
be
bottom
fun.
half of this.
First thing I said to you was that the committee doesn't give a shit about Iowa State beating Houston.
Thursday early, it looks like.
Great.
Iowa State, you guys are you're looking into that Houston game too much. We'll be
The
fine.
committee doesn't care. Like, we should know this by now.
And
They probably
that's
would have had
not.
Illinois as a 3.
We got to get to the Elite Eight before we worry about Iowa State, guys. I mean, we literally got UConn in our bracket.
UConn, Illinois, Elite 8 is going to be a popular pick, I think. I should have put my lighting thing on this. I kind of messed that up.
Thursday early. You guys think, do we play Thursday early because of this?
That kind of sucks. I wouldn't be surprised if Washington State was sneaky and beat Iowa State in the second round.
We would play Iowa State. Before we played UConn, I know, but you guys are worried about the Elite Eight. Illinois needs to make a Sweet 16, guys.
How many automatic qualifiers are in that
BYU.
bracket? 1, 2, 3.
The second game on Thursday, they're saying.
That's what they were, I think, in 2021. They were the second or third game. That fucking sucks. I'd like to get into the flow of the tournament before having to watch Illinois play. You know? You want a commercial? Are you shitting me? Goodman just tweeted UConn versus FAU in the second round, 3 question marks. Insane matchup. What disrespect to Northwestern.
BYU will easily be the best 6 seed. This committee sucks.
Numbers wise, yeah.
Yeah, Terrence Shannon had to be the MVP. I don't know how anybody else would.
I mean, if you go full screen, you guys can see it easily. You shitting me? You're blind?
I can't read any of that. What are you talking about?
It's a little blurry.
I literally can't read it.
You can't see that? It says UConn.
Why? Because I know what it is.
You guys are all idiots. Okay?
So my brother just texted me. We got the number 1 overall seed, the Big 10 tournament champ, the Big 12 tournament champ, and the SEC tournament champ, all in our same bracket. Good stuff.
Leave it to Illinois fans already be crying about their draw 5 seconds in. Jesus, everybody relax. They'll be fine. Wait, not trust this team? I mean, come on.
Yeah, Eric, you can't see it. He's crazy.
What about now?
Injuries to Northwestern dropped them. People were saying they weren't even going to make the tournament.
I thought they would have been an 11, honestly.
Yeah. That's pretty good for Northwestern.
Scotty Scheffler just won the Players again.
Embrot says that you can read it. It works.
Yeah.
If Embrot is reading it, you guys got problems.
Yeah, you guys are all idiots, okay? These nailed things, or these tacks are not staying in, god damn it. Who are the other 6s going to be? Would be my question. Oh my god, this fucking thing sucks. I just lost one.
We consistently get high KenPom teams that are underseeded. Loyola, Houston, BYU committee is trash. Is BYU a big team?
What did that fucker do?
NCAA men's basketball championship selection show. Let's get right back to the reveal of the tournament brackets from the NCAA.
I lost attack. Houston.
Houston. If you could tip the top towards the camera, it is best possible. He needs to put it up on something. He won't listen to me.
There's nothing to put it up on. I don't know what you're talking about.
The table's sitting out here.
Yeah, let's do that in the middle of this. That makes sense.
Okay. Nebraska, 8 seed.
Where do you think Michigan State's? I bet Michigan State's going to be a 10.
Think?
That'd be my guess. Nebraska's probably going to play Texas A&M here. Whoa. Oh, I hate this committee.
Bubble team, 9 seed.
I mean, what are we doing? I don't think St. John's. I think St. John's and Seton Hall might both miss.
The seeding is insane. The committee's stupid, dude.
Whew.
Wisconsin,
5.
Chucky don't care.
Fresh off that L.
Yeah,
Which is-
Chucky's sad.
They're going to get a play in here. Nope. Ooh.
Not a play-in. James Madison. Eesh.
It's all right. They'll be fine. Better than having to play Oregon. Although this could be a popular 5-12 upset pick. I just tried to write Madison and everything got stuck together.
Jeffrey still thinks Houston should be a 2 seed.
Well, Jeffrey.
When do they announce game times? Probably like right after, right?
Yeah, 30 and
People
4
already
Houston.
seem to know.
30 and 4 Houston, who won the Big 12 and has the
30
best
minutes
metrics in the
after.
country, should be a fucking 2 seed. Give me a break.
James Madison did beat Michigan State this year.
Ban Jeffrey.
Bam.
That's outrageous. They won 30 games. They were in the Big 12. Like, come on. What are we doing here?
There we go.
I would have rather played Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, 6 seed.
No, didn't Texas Tech destroy BYU in the Big 12 tournament? I think they did. Oh, I would have rather had NC State.
Bracket. This is where Bracket Dom thought we would be. Who do you think the 3 seed is here?
Fucking Kentucky. They gotta show it.
Nope, they're too busy talking. There you go.
Kentucky. Great draw for Kentucky so far. They gotta play Akron probably. Oakland.
Oakland. This is where Bracket Dom had us. He literally had this exactly right, except Illinois instead of Kentucky.
They weren't gonna have Illinois play Oakland in the first round. I didn't know Florida was that firmly in, but I guess I didn't really look into it. I guess you might see Michigan State here. Would they send them to Indy? Oh, Boise State, Colorado.
Iowa State is better than Houston. They out Houston.
Hey, Jeffrey, is he the one who said that?
Yep, you know it.
Like, dude, that can you see the committee doesn't give a fuck about these games? Marquette. Man, this is setting up for a very easy 2 against 3 in the Sweet 16. Kentucky Marquette. I mean, I don't see Marquette losing in the first 2 rounds, whether Kolek is there or not.
Yeah.
Great draws for them.
Had flashes.
Florida's got really good guards, but that big that went down today, that's a big loss.
I mean, it's definitely been the weakest out of the 2. So, of course, the number 1 overall versus. If Michigan State is in the Midwest, will they be a play-in team?
Man, I can see it. People are saying Boise State being a play-in team is one of the most egregious errors they've ever seen.
Really?
I guess because they finished 3rd in the Mountain West, and
BYU was picked number 5 on 95% of all brackets. Yeesh.
Well, they gave Wisconsin a 5 instead, pretty much so far. I'll do a little digging on BYU early, even though we got to worry about Morehead State first here. This is Illinois fan trap. Classic move. They're 18th in height, 132nd in experience, 8th in the country, 2-point percentage, number 11 offense, number 48 defense. They lost to Oklahoma State. They lost to Utah. They lost to Kansas State. So. Interesting.
Really hard to figure out how good is James Madison. They were a total of 1-2 in quad 1 and 2, and they were 22-0 against quad 4. Yeah.
I have a feeling Indiana State might get in the way this has gone so far.
If TSJ wasn't suspended for 6 games, do you think he won Big Ten Player of the Year?
No.
It was Edie's to lose, and that's how a lot of media guys look at that. So.
And he didn't lose it.
He didn't lose it. If you guys aren't subbed to us, sub up. We talk all things Illini basketball. Do some bracketology-ish stuff on Ethan's other page. But we're trying to get to 500. We're at like 493. So we need 7 more. Ethan's leaving.
On campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes while they pursue their biggest dreams.
We need to get one of these setups, Ethan.
How are they still a commercial break? Jesus.
Barstool setups.
The fuck?
I think that if he went to Illinois 4 years, he could have scored 3,000 points for us. I think he was only 100 away and the most, or not even, less than 100 of scoring the most points in a season as an Illinois player and sat 6 games. Crazy.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, Shannon missed Keegan Murray by 103, 102.
So the parallels are there.
He played one less game, though.
Did Iowa play 4? I guess Iowa did go 12-8 in the conference that year.
Craig says Dane is near unstoppable in the paint. Feed the dancing bear. You feel
I
like
was going to say, there's no way Keegan Murray had 103.
That
that's great.
danger
Nobody
more.
cares about Illinois.
Tough draw if we make the second weekend. Could be Iowa State and UConn just to get foe.
There's no way.
I mean, it is what it is, guys.
Yeah.
Kind of
Who cares? Is this the Midwest? Okay. There's no way.
West, Purdue.
No way Keegan Murray scored 103 in 3 games, I was going to say, without breaking that record.
Yeah.
Montana, Grambling. I'm just going to leave that blank. I don't need to write that down. Even though I did write the other plan on there.
I mean, if we know anything about Purdue.
True. Great point. Michigan State might be the 10 on this one.
They're probably going to be the 8.
They're not going to put them up against Purdue. Sprinkle.
The best number 1 seed is Purdue.
I love UConn's draw to the Sweet 16. They would destroy FAU. TCU. Wow.
TCU 9.
The committee does not give a fuck about what people said the bubble was. I feel like I wasted time writing all that stuff down.
68 picked out.
That's a stupid way to do it. Why even play the fucking conference tournaments? We're not going to reward teams.
McNeese, Gonzaga.
Good game there.
Cinderella on Cinderella action.
I'm riding with the Zags in that one.
Gonzaga a 5 seed. What do you guys think they should have been?
Look at the numbers. I mean, do you guys fucking pay attention? Jesus.
Gonzaga
won
was
25 games.
Team.
They're like a top 20 metrics team. They're high in the net. That's going to be a 5 seed any day of the week. Kansas. Gonzaga, Kansas round 2. Good thing that's a good move not putting Kansas in the 3 line. That would have been unjust.
Stanford.
Ooh, those are some high quality 5-12, 4-13 games.
Stanford hanging out in the parking lot on the road. Careful. Gonzaga is not a 5. Come on, Ethan.
All right. You surprised the Mountain West regular season champion got an 8 seed?
No.
Kind of fucked up. Boy, I would have rather played South Carolina in the second round. Oregon, that's a loss. South Carolina is not winning that game. Creighton. Oh, 23-win Creighton. Why are they with some of the losses they have, why are they a 3 seed, huh? Outrageous. Akron. Put Akron in Pittsburgh. That makes sense. Yep. Might see Michigan State in this matchup here. Imagine Michigan State's a 7. would be unbelievable. Texas. Michigan State, Texas. Did they do it? Did the committee do it? Got to be pretty nervous.
Yeah, Colorado State.
I don't think St. John's and Seton Hall, one of those teams or both, is not making it. There's no way both St. John's and Seton Hall can make it now. And Providence.
They're saying the committee hates the Mountain West. Michigan State didn't get in. There's still another bracket.
They'll probably be a 10. St. John's and Seton Hall might have both missed. How do you put Virginia in just by watching them? Like, what? How is that possible?
What big teams are left? Just Michigan State?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be in the other. They'll be in the other one.
St. Peter's. Love that draw for Tennessee.
Why does everybody think Michigan State's out? I'm so confused. St. John's is out. That's it, right? No, we still got a whole. Can you not see the bracket, guys? A whole nother section.
I think St. John's.
Okay.
I think St. John's, Seton Hall, and Indiana State might all be out. How many automatic qualifier bid sealers are left that they haven't put on yet? NC State's on. Oregon's on. FAU's in. So I mean, UAB's on.
Bootzilla, don't come at me, bro.
They would be taking a stand by leaving Michigan State out, but they're not gonna. Michigan State could be a 9.
I think they are.
They say, hey, let's get Tom Izzo against North Carolina in the second round, or against who's the last 2 seed left.
I don't know. Not coming at you. You guys are saying stupid stuff. I'm just saying the same thing.
Arizona. But Michigan State already played Arizona, didn't they? I don't know. Yeah, they did. Arizona beat them. They might not want to do that match, but Michigan State's either going to get an 11.
It's good, but North Carolina is going to be the number 1 seed.
The second.
You think Arizona is the 1 seed over?
No, Arizona's the last 2. Man, they're going to leave Pitino out after that run? It's crazy.
We didn't say Michigan State is out.
Exclamation point. Those guys were lost on, they thought that was the 4th region. So they're morons, but they're loyal viewers. So, I mean,
Bootzilla, just because you said if doesn't mean other people said it, okay? Bootzilla, calm down. You calm down.
Bootzilla is about as loyal of a viewer as we have.
So's Jeffrey, and he cuss him out.
I haven't gone after Bootzilla once. That says all you need to know about Bootzilla.
2. There were 2 people, Bootzilla.
Well, J.S. Warner was all turned around. He thought that was the 4th bracket. And Jim also seemed turned around. What I don't like is this thing where Illinois fans, you guys, are all crying about the draw already. Let's fucking relax. They won a Big Ten championship like 30 minutes ago.
Why can't I yell at you guys once in a while?
It's not as cool.
Bootzilla? I'm having fun. You guys are giving me in a bad mood because you're like, I don't want to play Iowa State. I don't want to play it.
Yeah, everyone's so worried about the draw. Let's all
play the damn game.
Let's all relax. You still gotta do it on the court. Also, Bootzilla, this is not supposed to be fun.
This is serious.
It's like politics. You guys aren't friends anymore.
We're best friends, Bootzilla.
No longer friends.
We were never not friends.
No, they're out. It's over.
We were never not friends.
So Seton Hall and St. John's.
If you got a name like Bootzilla, we're best friends.
Okay, so Pitt is out, right? Pitt's out. Wake Forest is out. How about Oklahoma? Oklahoma might be in on this one. They might end up being a 9.
Really? You think?
They got Iowa State, BYU wins. They're all of Oklahoma. I should be saying this in the camera. All of Oklahoma's losses are quad ones. 0 losses, quads 2 through 4. I think Oklahoma should be in. So basically, out of all the bubble teams I wrote down here, Virginia,
That's true. Check it out.
Virginia, Northwestern, Colorado, Texas A&M, and Florida Atlantic are the only ones in. Still remaining on my bubble list: Pitt, Wake Forest, Oklahoma, Kansas State, Cincinnati, St. John's, Seton Hall, Providence, Villanova, Michigan State, Mississippi State, and Indiana State. And there's like 1 or 2 spots left. So
UConn fans are enraged. They got us and Iowa State and Auburn.
and FAU, if you're Goodman, if you're Jeff Goodblum and you think FAU is God's gift to basketball, you think that's a bad draw.
Seton Hall is in. UConn should feel a little pissed. They are the number 1 overall, but it looks like they got the toughest bracket. I would agree.
Well, it's not like Illinois is the top 3.
North Carolina, number 1.
It's really hard to write over here.
I'm sorry.
Also,
Hey, Michigan State in a playing game?
writing backwards.
Michigan State's going to be on the 8 line here, guys. I guarantee it.
Howard Wagner. Why did I just leave that?
Michigan State 9 seed. I haven't got to the 8 seed yet. Mississippi State.
So Mississippi State's in. Okay.
They play Michigan State, according to the chat.
Yep.
Chat, calm down.
Don't read the chat.
I'm not. I'm done watching, looking.
I'm going to start writing left-handed. I'm going to go to the other side here.
Good thinking.
San Diego State.
St. Mary's 5 seed.
I can't even. There's no room to write over here. I got to go to the other side now. So St. Mary's is probably going to play. I don't even know.
Illini's opened as a 13.5-point favorite, by the way. Grand Canyon.
That'll be a fun matchup. Grand Canyon's fun. Finally, Grand Canyon a shot to win in the first round. They've always been like a 14 or 15. Show us. Jesus. Alabama. Charleston.
Warner says St. Mary's and Gonzaga both 5 seeds is stupid.
Okay. It is weird that they underseeded BYU. I think BYU probably should go to 5 over one of these other
6 seeds.
I would have rather had Clemson. All right, Seton Hall, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Man, that's fair though. New Mexico might not have gotten in if they didn't win that game against. That was the AQ missing. So 10 has got to be. 10 is either going to be one of those ACC teams or Oklahoma, or Seton Hall or St. John's.
Baylor 3 seed. That's why we couldn't be there.
Oh, that's such an easy matchup for Baylor. Hammer the Bears. Boy, this last 10 seed is going to be very interesting.
Dayton. Do you think it's Indiana State? Any chance?
No, I think it's one of those Big East teams or Oklahoma. Nevada. Wow, a lot of people are going to be mad.
No Indiana State.
No Oklahoma. Oklahoma was 9th in the country at one point this season.
BYU's a top 15 in the net and KenPom. They got screwed.
I don't think the net matters at all now.
St. John's did not get in.
St. John's out, Seton Hall out, Providence out, Oklahoma out, Cincinnati out, Long Beach State. There's going to be a lot of upset fans tonight. Thanks to people talking up the Mountain West all season, which has been fun, but that might be too many bids.
NIT for the Sycamores. They probably kept him out because the NIT playing it. So at least Indiana won't play it.
You see it now, motherfuckers?
That is way better. Thank you. Well, you're F-bombing us, but sure. What does Purdue's path look like? I can't tell you because Ethan shut off the camera already. Ethan, put up Purdue. Oh, they're definitely like this is just an excuse to expand the tournament. There's no doubt in my mind. I don't know what Ethan's doing. He done shut off everything in there. People want to know Purdue's path. Put it back up. People want to see Purdue's path. Go put it back up. 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 Nice hands.
Back to Studio A.
I don't think any of the talking heads are going to pick Illinois getting to the Final Four now.
I don't want that.
I know. Last four in: Boise State, Colorado, Virginia, Colorado State.
Wow, St. John's. St. John's didn't have a chance. Look at that.
First
Seton
four
Hall,
out:
67th in the
Oklahoma,
net.
Seton Hall, Indiana State, Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, what are we doing? You see a bracket there? I don't see one.
It's definitely a bracket.
It's not filled out.
I read it's on Twitter already. Won't bet.
Well, yeah, it's obviously on Twitter, but that's not where you can, print it.
I don't want it printed. Just put it up on the screen. Jeez.
You guys suck.
I don't know why it's so difficult for you to do things.
I mean, it's difficult. There. Purdue has to Utah State or TCU, Gonzaga or Kansas, Tennessee, Creighton. It'll be interesting to see that Sweet 16 matchup if they get there. I cannot believe St. John's was not in her first four out. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that the committee didn't view it that way, but I would say UConn is the hardest path for a one.
Yeah, that's insane.
The committee probably doesn't think that that's the case, but it is the case. Who is the easiest path then?
North Carolina.
Alabama.
Yeah. I mean, probably not North Carolina because they suck, but
I would say Houston probably is the easiest.
yeah.
Where the fuck's Houston? It's over here.
The last one you click on.
Wisconsin or Duke.
Yeah.
Kentucky's really the only, Kentucky, Marquette. Oh, the paths are easy, quote unquote.
Right.
UConn's definitely the hardest.
I mean, it is madness, folks.
Pitt did not get in.
No, Pitt was last 4 out.
First one.
First 4 out. I mean, sorry.
I think this is something that can be said every year. This was a very hard bubble to navigate, especially with the.
Gary wants to see a line ice path.
How about no? Where am I at? Here we go.
Got to be probably BYU and Iowa State to get to the Elite Eight.
The bid Steelers kind of fucked up this tournament. I don't think it's going to be as great because of them.
It's true. 0 bid Steelers last year.
Would love to see Nebraska play Houston. Nebraska would score 40 points against Houston unless Tominaga or Mast made everything. And Bryce Williams, too. You guys' delusions about Houston are like crazy. Like Houston's 17th in offensive efficiency. They're not good inside the perimeter. That's the only problem. And they suck at free throws. But who knows? They can definitely outshoot him. I just don't see it happening. I find it interesting, and maybe this is a psychological thing, where everybody always dogged Houston because they were in the American. Now they go to the Big 12, they dominate the Big 12, and it's still Houston is, Houston does it. And also, it's not like Houston has not made tournament runs.
True.
Elite Eights, Final Fours, the whole thing. Illinois path the second weekend is not difficult. I don't think it's as crazy as people think, but you still got to take it one game at a time.
Yeah.
The BYU match.
Illinois is a good team, guys. You got to expect them to beat teams at some point.
I'd only trade places with Baylor. Because Baylor's got Clemson and Arizona.
Yeah.
You like the draw?
I mean, I don't hate it.
So Illinois was 12th. So last 3 seed. Wait. Iowa State was the worst 2 seed? Let's say 8th?
Yeah.
I respect the committee not giving a fuck about the tournament. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I hate to break the news to everybody. I think Iowa State's kind of a fraud again.
You've been saying that most of the year.
They're the only team in the top 10 on KenPom without a top 50 metric on one side of the ball. They're 55th in offensive efficiency. That's true. Like, people thinking Iowa State can get a 1 seed, that's made for TV bullshit from Jerry Palm saying Iowa State's a 1 seed. They have 7 losses, including losses to Virginia Tech and Oklahoma and Kansas State. Like that, you can't. No.
Was it because of their non-conference strength of schedule? Iowa State, a magnificent team.
Yeah, Iowa State also had 351st non-conference strength of schedule. Come on. Look into the numbers before you fucking go on TV and say Iowa State's a 1 seed. Give me a fucking break, Palm, you fucking loser. Get a size that a suit that fits. When they announce the game time, it's probably in like an hour or 2. Let's do a little quick scout on Morehead State here.
They suck.
What is the committee doing in terms of moving teams in and out, if you could? A very difficult process, Clark, and ironically, it was 4 teams.
Morehead State lost to Alabama by 32, Purdue by 30, Penn State by 23, lost to Indiana by 1. They beat a school named Alice Lloyd by 62. Definitely not their best team.
So it makes it difficult for us to be able to go through that process. And as those bids continue to get stolen, as a matter of fact, we were in the process of scrubbing at one point. Bid got stolen. That meant that we lost a bid, so we had to go back and start the process all over again. We did not finish our process of scrubbing until 2 a.m. this morning, so it's a very difficult process, one of the most difficult that I've been in.
So it was set at 2 a.m. today.
That's been in this room over 20 years, and they said this is
Most of it. That's why the Big Ten should not be this close up against. There should be no conference tournament championships today unless they're early.
So to me, Charles, in the story about Indiana State, it's not that they didn't get in. Obviously, I know they're disappointed. Their fans are disappointed. It seemed like everybody in America was rooting for them. But if things had gone,
But the committee don't care about your feelings.
You have Indiana State as the third team out, so they would have been in the tournament, but for those late wins. Can you let us in on the conversation about the Sycamores and why they were really as close to being in the tournament as they did?
They had a magnificent season. They had great metrics. But when you start to look at their non-conference and the games that they played outside of conference, that was something that we had to take a look at. Again, under normal circumstances with those additional bids, they would have been in. But as Clark said earlier, when you start splitting hairs, you have to look at something, you have to find something. And that's ultimately why they were not
Yeah.
in the field.
So it was as difficult for you guys over the last 24 hours as it was for us to figure this out.
Well, for Sycamores to meet the bracket, it's a lot harder for him. It's a lot harder for him. Very difficult.
Charles, thank you so much for joining us, and to the whole committee, thank
Yes.
you for everything you guys do.
Thanks,
And
Charles.
a well-earned day off on the way. Our March Madness coverage officially gets underway with the first 4 games built by the Home Depot on Tuesday and Wednesday at 6 Eastern.
I hate to break it to you, but Iowa State's been good defensively
Noon, Thursday and Friday with the second round.
every year under Otzelberger. And offense is the one thing they've been much better at this year, but they're still not elite at it. They've been a top 10 defense 3 years in a row. So they're much better shooting this year, which is why they're a 2 seed. 2022 they were an 11 seed. They had the number 5 offense. Lost in the Sweet 16. Lost in the first round last year. Scored 41 points. Last year's team was arguably better than the year before that in the regular season. So.
If you're making your to-do list today, make it easy on yourself.
Good point by Brandon here, since everybody here thinks Iowa State's the greatest team ever.
And then
That
kind of done for
They
the
can't score the ball consistently. They're better at it this year than they have been the last 2 years, but I'm still worried about it. Remember they had Tyrese Hunter running the show 2 years ago.
you're gonna win 2 games before you worry about that.
By March 31st to get $100 back instantly. Only from Intuit TurboTax.
focus, determination.
The top 4 seeds in that region, UConn's number 1 on KenPom, Iowa State's number 5,
Jennifer's purse.
Auburn's number 4, and Illinois' number 10. 1, 4, 5, and 10. That sucks for UConn.
Because real life is extreme enough. Live right, real hydrate.
And then, who's the 5 seed? And then you have 16 and 21. So the top 6 seeds are all top 21 teams on KenPom.
You gotta try these wings.
Wild.
Yeah, eat up, buddy.
Yeah, I'm doing a little scout on Morehead State. Still gonna do more stuff with it, but so far it looks like we had a couple good shooters.
Last time you were there, you must eat. You were not wearing that.
They got Jordan Lathan shoots at 37.6%. Milwaukee transfer. Didn't do much down the stretch. Looked like he was hurt for a spell as well. 4 games missed. They got Khalil Thomas shoots at 43%.
My choice of plan.
Choices are amazing, aren't they?
7 for 10 against UT Martin.
And everyone loves you. Then you make a bad one. Then a good one. Regrettable choice. Then another questionable choice. Soon,
They got some pretty big wings. Average height 44th, so they're not going to be facing an undersized team. They don't have much depth. They played 6 guys more than 10 minutes in their Little Rock game.
Thanks for the ride, guys. Earn double miles on our tickets with the Capital One Venture Card.
Is a blimp the best way to get to the Final Four?
They also didn't have a ton of guys return from last year. They're 20. They rely on the 3-point attempts, 25th in 3-point attempts per field goal attempts, over field goal attempts. So 45% of their field goal attempts are threes. They shoot at 35.3%, which I believe is slightly better than Illinois. 21st in twos, not great from the free throw line. They don't play a lot of pace, so if Illinois can get in transition, I think they'll make things pretty hard on them. They're 84th in offensive rebound percentage. That's a big number. Definitely not the easiest matchup for a 3-4 team, but I feel good about what Illinois can do. A lot of similar metrics on offense, except Illinois is just a much better overall offense. So down to 93rd in defense today, by the way. Going down 19 spots in the Big Ten tournament. Like you have 87 in the last 2 games.
Brad Evans gave the selection committee a C-.
I didn't think they did that bad of a job, considering how hard it was to navigate.
The fun of March Madness is filling out and following your bracket. And FDU's massive upset of Purdue last year may get you thinking about taking.
Oregon State lost to Indiana by, I already said that. Nice guy.
Won just 2 of the 152 matchups against the 1 seed. The 15 seed has just 11 first-round wins, but 3 of those have come in the last 3 seasons. Bucking the historic trend of the 11th seed has the edge over the 6th seed since 2010, and not surprisingly, the 8-9 game is a coin flip with the 9 seed actually holding a slight edge. All right, one more look now at the just completed bracket, starting with the upper left. That would be
Rick Pitino says St. John's will not play in the NIT. That's why Indiana State's out, guys.
I think a lot of big teams are not playing in it.
Nobody, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because of
Nobody.
the portal.
I think they can get by Washington State in that first round, but I think we're headed for a UConn-Iowa State collision here, and that's going to be a fun one at Boston. The Cyclones fans can make up the Boston.
I'm loving this Florida Atlantic Northwestern game. Boo Bowie against John L. Davis. We're going to see 2 of the great guards in the country, 2 guys that can take over a game for their team, and they're either one of them that advances, I think, can win the next game in this bracket.
left side of the
Sure.
Here, North Carolina, the 1 seed here. Clark, what stands out to you for the West?
Well, the Grand Canyon team. I think this is a double-digit team that could actually win. That's a comfortable matchup, and this is a very, very good Grand Canyon team coached by Bryce Drew. I also like the New Mexico-Clemson matchup. Clemson, much like Wisconsin, started the season strong.
New Mexico's going to kill them.
Ascended and played quite well. That was they got that same capability. So I like Clemson in that matchup against New Mexico.
It'd be a lot of fun if New Mexico and Baylor ended up playing each other in the second round. Those are 2 really high-scoring teams. I got Grand Canyon in the Sweet 16. I mentioned about beating.
I do think Illinois does fit the profile of Miami in terms of the way they play. Miami last year.
Yeah.
Doster made that comparison a couple years ago or a couple weeks ago. Seth Davis is a weasel. Why is he even up there? Because his dad has politician money. How good is BYU? Who cares? We're all looking ahead. We can't look ahead.
Gotta be Morehead State.
Nebraska's got a legitimate chance to win a tournament game.
Those 2 teams are both extremely hot and can really shoot it. That's how you beat Houston. You got to make threes. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, I like Colorado against Boise State, and I like Colorado to perhaps make a good run, especially with Florida having that injury to the big fella today. And I also love the James Madison Dukes. I think this team is poised to make some noise in that first
I think
round.
Wisconsin's going to beat them.
I think so, too.
Right now, that is where Purdue is the top seed.
Oh, God. Sign me up for McNeese Samford second round. That would be incredible. Of course, they'd make things easier for Purdue, but who cares? We need Purdue to win the national championship.
And Tennessee going to the Sweet 16 also down here. That's going to be a high-scoring game. How about Tennessee?
Purdue played Tennessee this year, right?
Yep, they beat them.
Little slip up. They don't look good in the SEC tournament. Just one
Beat them
game.
by 4.
They've looked great before that.
I think they're going to get themselves going. And how about Rick Barnes gets matched up against Texas in the next round? Texas goes through here, but Virginia can slow that game down if they get past Colorado. How about that game, Colorado State, Virginia, in a play-in? This is a great bottom part.
There are no play-in games.
Number 1 seed to get out of here, but I love the 12 seed and the East Cowboys, and keep an eye on the.
So the Big Ten gets 6. Big East only getting 3. How about that?
That's crazy. Wasn't everybody predicting like 7 or 8?
5.
5 is all?
6, yeah.
Okay.
This is what kills you right here. The American and A10 getting 2.
Yeah.
And the Pac-12 getting 4. Everybody thought they get 2 or 3.
And the Huskies to repeat.
Ooh, well, I'm going chalky here for the Final Four. I bet I got you.
Jesus Christ.
Arizona, Houston.
Great analysis, guys. Just go all chalk.
They go so bad, but Creighton and Tennessee scare me. These have been the best 2 teams all season long, UConn and Houston. I try to talk myself out of UConn just to be different from everybody else. But there's a reason everyone's going to be picking UConn. I'm picking them too. They're the best team in the country.
Okay. This is crazy. I feel bad for everybody that we're going here. All going.
Guys, do some fucking analysis here. I feel like they do this every year, though.
Oh, yeah.
And I just can't see
Great analysis, guys. Great stuff.
It's always all chalk.
Need to start printing information. Got to print all the metrics for the binders.
Binders are ready.
Got to print 10 or 15 brackets.
Seth, all 4 number 1s.
I mean, they all went like chalk. 1s and 2s.
Besides, yeah. Besides Arizona.
Coming off of a year when we had, what, 5, 8, 4, 5, right? Or no? Who did you count? Yeah, Miami. Miami was a 5, I think. So we had 5, 8, 4, 5, or 5, 9, 4, 5. 6 Big Ten teams.
All right.
That's not chalk if you pick a 2, but they picked all 1s and 2s. Just fucking go off something.
Right? And they picked the number 4 1 seed to get beat by the number 1 2 seed, right? I mean,
Arizona and North Carolina.
yeah. So yeah, it's chalk, bro. Hey, if you guys want to join our ESPN bracket, we'll post that on Twitter. I don't know if you even can find it on here, so it doesn't really matter. We'll do a bracket.
Our matchup,
We'll share.
Our matchup with BYU is beat McNeese or beat Morehead State first. We can't look ahead.
Exactly.
Big East got screwed. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I think the Big East got screwed by the process. 2 things. The bid stealer in the ACC, the bid stealer in the Pac-12, the bid stealers in the A10 and American, and then also the strength of the Mountain West is why the Big East only got 3 bids. Which I don't think I agree with. I think they should have – St. John's or Seton Hall should have got them. And obviously, selfishly, I wanted to see Rick Pitino in the tournament this year. There's a team that's going to fucking dominate the NIT this year. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't think the Big East storied history matters at all at this point, especially when the Big East storied history has to do with like Syracuse and all those other teams still being in it.
Chicken strip baskets. That's right. DQ is serving up your favorite wing joint flavors, like savory sweet and honey barbecue or rich and creamy new Parmesan garlic. Yeah, that's juicy all white meat chicken strips.
All right, Illinois entered
These wing famous flavors.
That saucy flavor.
the NCAA tournament.
Better
Hang
hurry
on.
and get in on the sauce and toss action. DQ. It tastes good.
Why is it still doing that? Trying to post this in the chat? How do I do that?
I'll find it.
Rookie stunt driver. Again, will prove he's got what it takes in this year's most exciting Nissan sales event. Moving to the Nissan Thrill of the Drive.
It's for YouTube, right?
Watching WCIA 3.
This fucking bullshit out of here. ESPN.
All right. Post it in the chat for you guys. If you guys want to get in it.
There's no link.
Oh, never mind. Why isn't it a link?
Probably because you're doing it from your account. I'll do it.
Anyways.
I tweeted. I just gotta find the link. Here it is. An insanely long link.
Password's thin ice.
Illinois entered the tournament third on KenPom in 2021, 17th in 2022, 32nd last year, and 10th this year. So we'll see. None of those resulted in the Sweet 16, by the way. So I think we all knew that, though. So basically, I wrote down a bunch of bubble teams and only one.
Yeah, Sean, I made that last. It was actually from last year, thin ice. But it's definitely what it's from.
Right, well, I gotta get in the weeds here.
Yeah, I gotta go eat food.
It's time for me to
We'll see you guys
tomorrow. Bracket breakdown.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on Ethan's channel with our brackets. Wednesday.
Not gonna be home from like noon to 7.
Probably do Tuesday. I don't think Scholastic Bowl is till like 5:30, so I could probably do Tuesday.
Okay.
See you guys Tuesday, maybe.
Yep.
Love you, Bootzilla. Thanks for coming by.